Hey there, Internet Explorers. Mike Pius here. Hey, did you know that our devices could be used as part of a large cyber attack? And without us even knowing it. And it's not just your phones. Even smart fridges can be turned into essentially sleeper agents that are waiting to be activated at a moment's notice. With the goal being to create an attack that's distributed from multiple sources so it's harder to stop. In other words, a distributed denial of service attack, which just so happens to be today's topic. In this video, I'll explain what it is, what it does, and how you can protect your devices from turning into, well, a zombie.
Is that what you're supposed to be? I thought you were dressed as Fat Hulk.
Why are you the way you are?
Watch out, everyone. You wouldn't like him when he's hangry.
Let's just jump into it. DDoS attacks are a type of cyber attack where multiple compromised systems are used to target a single system or service. These compromised systems are often called zombies or bots and are controlled remotely by an attacker, often part of a large network called a botnet. And once compromised, they can be forced to perform malicious tasks such as spamming, data theft, and denial of service attacks. So think of it this way. Let's say I'm waiting for a phone call. Everyone knows a phone can take 1, 2, maybe even a few calls if I happen to have call waiting or something. But what happens if hundreds or even thousands of people started calling me all at once?
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's...
For one, the phone wouldn't stop ringing. The important call I'm waiting for wouldn't be able to get through. And even if I wanted to answer all the calls, I wouldn't be able to. Hell, I have enough trouble as it is answering one call, let alone thousands. But that's not the end of it, because the phone may freeze or crash because it can't handle the sheer number of incoming calls. This is similar to a denial of service attack. Instead of phone calls, it's a flood of data requests to a website or online service. Just like the constant calls jamming up a phone line, the influx of fake requests in a DDoS attack prevents legitimate requests from getting through, causing the website or service to slow down, become unresponsive, or crash entirely. But to give the devil its due, these types of attacks are much more complex than just making a phone call. Attackers have sophisticated methods to target not just the bandwidth of a system or service, but also the application layer itself. And doors to more problems have opened with the rise of IoT devices, like with the Mirai botnet, which surfaced in 2016, infected a vast number of poorly secured IoT devices, and launched one of the largest DDoS attacks in history. One that targeted a DNS provider and disrupted a significant portion of the internet in the US, effectively shutting it down for some.
The hack this morning overwhelmed their systems, and the disruptions lasted for hours.
And as with many other cyber attack methods, there is a commercial aspect to DDoS now. Many underground forums offer DDoS for hire services where anyone can pay to target a specific website or service. This takes out the biggest barrier of entry: technical ability. The scale of these attacks can reach terabits per second, and they continue to evolve in complexity. So what can be done? Well, I recommend using an antivirus to scan all of your devices to make sure that you're not already infected and being part of a big attack. And for the devices that you can't scan, change the default passwords on any of your smart devices. It may go without saying, but those default passwords are super public and easy to find. And if you're really concerned, get yourself a firewall. That will stop botnet traffic from leaving your network, effectively blocking malicious code. Now, my advice would be different for those running their own network because likely they'd be the target of a DDoS attack. In which case, a firewall with some form of DOS protection is mandatory. And if you're hosting your own web services or applications, get a web application firewall that can filter out all the fake bot traffic and leave resources available to who's really important, the intended audience. And going beyond that, there are DDoS protection solutions and technologies that can automatically defend against known and even zero-day distributed denial of service attacks. And as for the little guys like us, DDoS attacks can happen, but pretty rare. The best way to avoid this is not to piss anybody off online. You never know what capabilities they have, and if you are going to be a troll, just at least use a VPN. That brings us to the end of this episode of Socially Engineered. I hope you found this helpful and now know a little bit more about DDoS and how to protect yourself, because knowing is half the battle. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay safe out there, Internet Explorers.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
Ooh,
Oh hi Mike.
Yeah, well, did I scare you?
It's going to take more than a mask to scare me.
You're no fun. Anyway, are you ready to go?
Ah.